Okay guys, so we're still in a cinnamon roll kind of mood, but this time we're going to make a carrot cake cinnamon roll. So I've got some shredded carrots in my little blender thing. They're a little past the 8. I put some water in here because I don't have regular milk right now, so I'm going to do the rest of that with like heavy cream. Just kind of get those covered. And I'm going to blend that and make what I have seen referred to as carrot milk. Sounds disgusting, but we're going to use that and substitute that for the water in this recipe. So you know the drill, it's going to be 1 3/4 cups of, in this case, carrot milk instead of water. 1 cup of sourdough discard. I need both hands for this. 1/3 cup of honey. I'm going to add an egg. 1/4 cup of melted butter. Teaspoon of salt. Then I just kind of chopped up this little pile of carrots. I'm going to add those in there too, just for like some carrot bits in there as well as the carrot milk. While it's mixing, we're going to add in flour. It should be between 5 and 7 cups. Keep in mind, I just added in little chunks of carrot. That's going to add liquid to your dough, so I'm probably going to need to add more flour to this one than I did to my blackberry ones. So now I've got this dough all mixed up. It's not as sticky as the one I made for the blackberry cinnamon rolls. That's because I add a little extra flour, so this one's closer to 6 cups. It was like 5 3/4. And I'm going to do just like with the other batch, and we're going to get this covered up and leave it overnight to proof. So it's the next day. We've gotten quite the rise out of this carrot cake cinnamon roll dough. Over here I've got what I've mixed together. It's just some dark brown sugar and some cinnamon. We're going to be using that for our filling. But first we need to tip this out onto our little table here and get it kind of spread out into a big rectangle. So we've got it all spread out. I'm now going to add on my cup of melted butter. I went with melted for this one because I'm using the cinnamon sugar mix over there, so I think it'll stick better with more melted than just soft. So I've got the butter spread, and we're going to just spread this mixture out and get it nice and coated. So it's nice and coated now. We're going to roll it up into one long log. So we've got it rolled out into a log, and now I'm just going to cut up my pieces. I use a bench scraper. You can use a serrated knife, dental floss, whatever method works best for you. And I'm just eyeballing my slices. I'm not too scientific about it, so just whatever, again, works for you to get you your happy, tasty cinnamon rolls. So now these are all in the pan, and I am going to cover it up and leave it for 2 hours. So while we're waiting for those to proof, we're going to go ahead and make the frosting for them. I was feeling too lazy today to make the cream cheese frosting from scratch, so I just used 2 of these guys, and then I'm adding in some crushed walnuts, and to sweeten it up a little bit, I'm going to add in some maple syrup. If you wanted to make this just like completely from scratch, you would do 1 room temperature thing of cream cheese to half a stick of butter, and just do that as many times as you need to get the right amount for you. Get that all mixed in, and then you can add these additional things to make it like a bit more unique for your cinnamon rolls. So I did about 2 more tablespoons of maple syrup, got it all mixed up, and I'm happy with this. We got a good quantity, and it's a good consistency to go on the cinnamon rolls. Making them from scratch does taste better, so if you have the time and the ingredients, I would definitely recommend that. So it's been 2 hours. They have gotten their rise. Just like the other ones, probably could have used more pans because my goodness, these are some big boys. I'm going to be more careful. Put heavy whipping cream on these, just kind of spread it around with my little brush, and then we're going to throw them in the oven at 375 for like 20 to 30 minutes, and we'll see how they turn out. So this is after about half an hour. I think these ones turned out perfect. I did the correct amount of heavy whipping cream. They're beautiful. I made a test one of both the carrot cake one and the blackberry one, so we're going to try those in just a minute. So I've got my carrot cake one here and my blackberry with a lemon blackberry icing over here, so we're going to give the carrot cake one a try. Guys, that's seriously so good. Definitely recommend. Wow, turned out really good. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me in the comments.